Okay, here's a digital twin dashboard. It's built on top of AWS IoT TwinMaker platform. Now, it's a digital twin for a factory that produces cookies. It's a default or standard dashboard provided by AWS to get acquainted with, capabilities of its TwinMaker service. And this is my very naive overview of what it is. Now, I suggest we explore the components that are offered or that are present on the dashboard. First, without diving too deep into these details, I really like to point out the cool 3D view that we have, as funny as it is. So this 3D view shows us the factory itself. And here next to it, we have like hierarchy of the equipment or the assets present in this factory. Now the cool thing is you could rotate, you can zoom in, and you can see specific equipment. Yeah, they really made it hard to interact with the dashboard. What can I say? Okay, so these things here, they are cookie cutters. Oh no, they are mixers. Cool. So we have equipment-wise, we have cookie lines, mixers, and a water tank. Now, if you click in this hierarchy on each specific asset, it would kind of zoom in the 3D view, which is cool, and also vice versa. So if you click on the asset here, it will focus and it will highlight the tag of that asset. So that is mixer number 10. That is okay, that was wrong. Yeah, I would say I don't know which mixer that is, but okay, that was mixer number 10, and this God knows what mixer that is. Anyway, somehow they're connected. So not the hierarchy and the 3D view, but the 3D view and the data stream. Fine. So that's equipment. We can collapse that. I still didn't figure out the difference between the bluish circles here and the reddish ones. I assume that reddish might signify that there is an alarm going on that. So this is the alarms. I thought maybe shows that there is an alarm going on the mixer, but I checked it details wise, and that is not the case. Maybe it signifies that alarm was on some time ago. Not sure. Anyway, so here is a list of our alarms. So as far as I understood, each alarm is assigned to kind of like a tag, and then a tag is attached to a device. In our case, these are mixers that we're looking at. And so we can see all except one mixer, they're in normal state. And only mixer 10, if we click on mixer 10, has an active alarm. I guess this is mixer 10. It's red, good. And let's see why it might be red. So here we see the rotations per minute, so one data feed. And here we see the motor temperature. Maybe, my assumption, maybe, just maybe, the alert has to do with the motor temperature. So probably if it goes above 100 or something close to 100 for a period of time, that becomes red. Actually, there is an introduction, and well, that's what it suggests, that that the alarms are tied to motor temperature, but yeah, it's not very clear from this. So yeah, our devices, state of the alert. Now for each device, if you click through, you get the data feed from two kind of types of sensors, so rotations and temperature of the motor. What else? This is badly designed dashboard, but if you zoom out, you could also see that once you click on the asset, not only your 3D view changes, but also you get links to sort of like helpful technical information about that device, which is, I guess, helpful when you manage a plant. And also, here is in the bottom right corner, something that also doesn't work, unfortunately, but it's a live video stream. And this live video stream, per description, there are two cameras on the plant. And let me try refreshing the page. There are two cameras on the plant, and first 10 mixers, so mixer 0 to 10, they have one camera associated with them, and then the next 10 mixers, so mixer 10 to 20, have another camera associated with them. But the video feed doesn't seem to work. Let's try refreshing one more time. Okay, cool. Now we have the the live stream. So that's one angle, and I think that's because I clicked on one of the mixers from 10 to whatever to 20. Okay, it doesn't work. One more time. Amazing. No, you don't want to work. Okay. How about we click on this one, the one with the alert? Will it work? Cool. Yeah, so as you can see, when I clicked on the one, did I click on the 10th one? Yeah, 10th one. Gives you a different angle. And I think that is pretty cool. So if you see an alert going off on your asset, you could first see the data stream that is associated with that asset. You can see the state of the alert. And maybe if you want a visual expansion of that, you can go to a live stream. So under the hood, this uses Kinesis video streams. I have no idea why it's constantly lagging, and it's supposed to be kind of live, and you're supposed to be able to pick like a date range, but it is what it is. And of course, you can go back in history. So here you see this familiar view of going back in time. Here, typically, you also can go a few hours back. It will refresh. You can see the motor temperature keeps going up and down. Same for rotations per minute, which is funny. Yeah, and this is the history of alarms. 3D view, yeah, and different angles of the camera. And then links to the technical specification. So from what I understand, there is no use case of like predictable maintenance or anything like that. It's more descriptive in nature. It shows you what you have, how it's connected, are there any data streams. Actually, if you go click on water tank, you will see that actually it doesn't have any rotation or temperature, which I think is not the water tank's fault, but more a fault of whoever designed the dashboard, because I think the water tank will have custom metrics. Yeah, and this is the dashboard on top of the digital twin built with AWS IoT TwinMaker platform. This is my first introduction to digital twins, and I will continue learning more and sharing more.